Hey, rising y'all. I'm back with another video. Boy, look here. I tell you, folks be out here on some other shit. Like, goddamn. I commented, I happen to be scrolling Facebook. I actually prefer not to really be on social media because, one, toxic people, especially narcissists, their playground is the internet. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever other fucking social media apps, dating sites, all this shit is their fucking jungle and their playground. Why? Because they can create an image or they can create another persona. Because we all know that narcissists live double, triple, quadruple, 5, 6, 7, 8 lives. And then they wonder why they broke. You broke because you over here trying to spread shit out and you spreading it so fucking thin. Like, so fucking thin. But I just laugh because, baby, all I gotta do is, I don't even have to say nothing no more. I just observe, I watch. But more than anything, I listen because people do not listen. You do realize that narcissistic people and most people who have mental disorders, if that's what the fuck you want to call it, they don't listen. They listen to reply. They listen to be able to have a response. They don't truly listen and process what they're hearing and then actually, I don't know, think before they speak. They allow their emotions to run them. This is why I look at narcissistic people as children. You're allowing your inner child to run your emotional show. That's why they throw freaking temper tantrums. That's why they get all angry when you don't do what they say because they don't have control and power over you, so they try to like reassert it. Look, let me tell you, there ain't no way in hell a narcissist is ever gonna do anything nice for you. Their niceness, let's be honest, being nice is so fucking overrated. Being nice gets you played, it gets you used, it gets you abused. Generally, being nice, you are a people pleaser. You are a pushover. You are a doormat, someone with no backbone. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying being, nice-natured or whatever is wrong. No, not by any means. But those people who are, well, I'm just such a nice person and I go through this and I go through that. Boundaries, baby. You need them. And if you don't have any, that's a problem. It's okay to be nice. It's okay to help people. But you need to understand your limits. And if you don't understand your limits, and if you sit there and overgive and overextend yourself, and then you wonder why you're exhausted, baby, that's your fault. That is seriously your fault. Because you should have boundaries in place. You should know you. But see, most people rather develop a relationship outside of themselves, whether it be with family, friends, whoever. The most important relationship in this life is going to be with you. You want to know why I say that? When you came out your mama's coochie, who was there? And when I say who was there, I'm talking about inside you. That was your soul leaving the spiritual world and entering this physical world by yourself. Yes, the doctors and your mama had to push and they helped your physical body come out of her body. But other than that, you was born into this world by yourself. You're going to leave and go back to the spiritual realm by yourself. So why are you afraid to live this life by yourself? After all, we spend 100% of our times up in here by ourselves. So, is that not a form of solitude? I'm just asking questions, making you think, okay? Giving you facts. But boy, I'll tell you, I think my theory is correct though about my old ass neighbor. that 60-year-old lady. Again, I create theories about people, and either they prove my theories to be right or they prove it to be wrong. 90% of the time, I'm so intuitive that my theories are never wrong. They might be a little off as far as, like, say, certain details or something like that, but generally my theories are always correct. I've not been wrong yet. So that goes to show me that my intuition is like a theory, I guess you could say. Because again, I watch, I observe, and more than anything, I listen. I notice that people who talk a lot, who've been trauma bonded, they're emotionally distressed. You open your mouth too much. You talk too much. You share too much. I get it. You want to be heard. You want to be seen. You want to be validated. But you know what? That's between you and you. If you feel the need to actually, learn yourself, yeah, you need to either probably go to therapy or counseling if you want someone to talk to. Don't just go out here and talk to any and everybody. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Talk to the people that you feel you trust, but understand that sometimes it's okay to just sit back. I'm not saying suffer in silence neither. I'm not saying that at all. Shit, you can look at yourself in the mirror and have a full-blown conversation with yourself, cry, do whatever it is you need to do. But I guarantee you, at the end of talking to yourself, you're going to feel better. You really are. There's somebody in the world that thinks you ugly. What do you think of yourself? Do you think that you're ugly? Are you going to seriously agree with someone else's opinion? At the end of the day, outside of these vessels, we are all souls, and and basically we all return to source. So we all return to the same source, regardless of the bullshit we did, the fuckery we did down here on this earth before we leave it. Then why are you tripping? Because at the end of the day, whether you believe it or not, we all are one. We are all connected. We really are. But some people just choose to vibrate at a low vibration, while others choose to ascend and vibrate high. We all have a purpose. So all the low vibration people, they don't know their purpose. They don't know themselves. They got lost in the darkness. But those people in the world, such as myself, who knows my light, you know what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted. I'm not going to let, all these... Look, motherfuckers see me coming before I even see them. Why? Because I am the light. I can't tell you how many times folks have described themselves in darkness, and they described me as the light. So you know what? Okay, as a chosen one, as a star seed, as a, spiritual person, whatever. I don't really hop on no trends, but I use the terms because I don't know what other English language or word to fucking use. I'm not about to hop on nobody's bandwagon and do any of that, because at the end of the day, the biggest project you have is self. I said in another video, no one can deceive you. Nobody can. We deceive ourselves because we overlook the red flags or ignore the red flags. We continue going down a road when your guts or your instincts, your intuition has said, stop, pump your brakes, stop. Then when you fall off a cliff and break your leg, now you're looking crazy, wondering how the fuck your leg ended up broken. When your intuition or your higher self has told you, hey, I'm trying to prevent this catastrophe I foresee. Listen to me. But see, when you have unresolved trauma, when you are stuck, I've been all of that. This is why I say I'm about to start charging motherfuckers for therapy. Because you want to call me complaining and crying and whining. I don't always be in the mood for that. I got other things to do. I got to focus on me. I don't mind listening, but it's time that I get paid for people to do this. Like, seriously. So, but I just find people to be funny. Look, if you're wondering, narcissists always tell on themselves. They always tell on themselves. Like, my current ex, he still be calling and all of this shit. I might answer, I might not. It depends on how the fuck I feel. At the end of the day, if I could have been cut him off, but if anything, for me, I'm enforcing my boundaries. Period. And if my boundaries hurt him or he feels some type of way, he can get the fuck on. Clearly, he ain't got the fuck on. Our narcissists become obsessed with you. You know what I'm saying? I had a theory in my mind when my mom popped up at the skating rink in my city that I moved to. Now, I had a theory, I wonder if these two know each other or if they've had conversations. He called me up talking about, oh, I'm thinking about, going skating. There's so many different skating rinks to go to all over Dallas. The fact that you're going to that specific one, and I'm not saying he should allow my mom to control where he goes or what he does, but what I am saying is, I can definitely believe that y'all are secretly in cahoots. My mom is so manipulative, she probably manipulating his dumb ass. And he just, well, I'm trying to get her back. I want things to work out. This, that, and the third. Meanwhile, my mom, don't tell her that we talk. Just do this, just do that. Why, if you know that I don't fuck with my mama, why are you calling me to talk about her and bring her up? Well, yeah, I'm gonna go skating tonight. Then fucking go. I'm not going. Yeah, your mom was mean mugging me last time I went. You didn't call me the last time you went or the times before. So why the hell you calling me now? Unless you two were plotting. Unless she was, try to get my daughter to come, okay? Try to get her to come. Oh yeah, I can get her to come. Yeah, she loves me. She like, boy, swerve. I've been over you for a while now. I'm actually to the point, like, when I see you call me, I just laugh. Because it's like, you fucked up. You allowed your narcissism to show. Or your toxic behaviors to show. I'm not about to deal with it. I'm not. So, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, people are just hilarious to me. That's just like the old lady neighbor I told y'all about. Now, she could call and text and all this other shit, but then the moment she got to asking for money and I told her I couldn't help her with that, I ain't heard from her since. The aging narcissist, you know what I'm saying? Like, lady, just because I couldn't give you gas money to put in your car, first off, you were already talking about how you couldn't pay your rent, you're struggling, your bank account's in. Lady, we are total strangers. I don't give a fuck about what's in your bank account. And another thing, when did I ask? When did I ask you about your rent? When did I ask you about your bank account? When did I ask you whether or not you could or couldn't afford gas? So, my thing is, you asked me for money. I told you no because I just had the feeling that $20 will turn into 40, 80, 160, and on and on and on. I'm not about to do that with you. I don't know you. And if you thought that you could somehow replace my mom, you could never replace her. She crazy. She batshit crazy, but at the end of the day, that is my mom, but I don't gotta fuck with her neither. I don't like her. I don't trust her. And that's okay. And that's okay. The only reason why she's not okay with it is because she doesn't view herself the way I view her. She thinks I'm just supposed to tolerate her verbal abuse. I'm talking about my mom. You know, a person who feels they can talk to you any kind of way, treat you any kind of way, and you express to them, hey, that hurt my feelings, or hey, I don't like it when you this, that, or third, hey, and you're just expressing how you feel and they get angry. That is a toxic person, and you need to exit the motherfucking building at your nearest exit ASAP, okay? Now, are they gonna sit there and call you and text you and try to, oh, I'm so sorry and blah, blah, blah? Of course. But the best apology is changed behavior. I know 30 years of dealing with my mom. She's never gonna change. She even told me herself, I'm never going to change. So since you refuse to change, remain in darkness. Stay with your demons. Them demons is terrorizing and torturing your ass, but that ain't my problem. Because even if I was an exorcist, I'm not just going to go up and lay hands on you and exorcise the demons. You have to want healing. You have to deep down want the healing, because if I went and laid hands on her and exorcised the demons, if all your silly ass is going to do is call them back in, I'm not about to waste my exorcism energy, if that's what you want to call it, exercising the motherfucker just for you to run back. Oh, demon, I love you. I missed you. Mwah, mwah. Please cover me in your evilness. And I miss the fakeness and the facades. Because, again, you're not being your authentic, genuine, real self. You got a mask on. You're hiding who the fuck you really are. Get the fuck out of here. You know, when you are out here walking in your purpose, genuine and authentic, people ain't gonna like that shit. They not. They're gonna dislike you. They're gonna act funny towards you. I guess my neighbor, you know, she thought that, oh, well, I'm not gonna return her, I'm gonna read her text, or I'm not gonna return her phone call. Okay, you don't. I was checking on your old ass. Shit, I mean, if you die tomorrow, it won't make me no difference. I ain't gonna cry no tears for you. I don't know you like that. Shit, you know? Just because you black, I'm black, we both women, like, are we supposed to just have a bond off of that? You know, to me, I always had in the back of my mind, you're being tested. You're being tested. Well, maybe I fucking was being tested and shit. I passed the motherfucking test, because I don't need nobody outside myself. I don't. Now, would I need help? Sure, everybody needs help. But do I need anybody outside of myself? Do I need validation outside of me? No. Do I need someone to love me outside of myself? No. Do I need someone to comfort me, soothe me, you know, anything outside of myself? No. And that's the biggest thing, the biggest mistake that society has even taught us anyways, is to look outside of ourselves instead of us looking inward. We've never been taught to go inward. I urge you, go inward. Meditate and sit with yourself. But see, they've created distractions, video games, Netflix, Hulu, you know what I'm saying? 8 hours plus of work, everything to distract you from you. I don't think you heard me. They've created a lot of distractions outside of you to distract you from you. Meditate on what I just said. Alright, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll holla at y'all next video.